Hey ladies, are you ready to go? Joanna just sent me a text asking about a shopping list, which is a great question because I was at the store and I just got all the stuff. So, this is what I do when I'm making my shopping list. I go by the containers, and hopefully, you're doing the rations or the containers, and I've done it long enough that I know how many I need. So, for instance, my veggies. Let me see if I can turn these. See, sorry, excuse my kitchen. I just got back from the store and I was in the middle of cleaning my kitchen. So, my veggies, I know I have to get 4 of those green containers, which is like 4 cups. So, I always put at least a handful or 2 in my Shakeology, which gives me 2. Sometimes I put some pumpkin in it. And then tonight I'm going to make a dish for lunch that has probably 2 containers of veggies in it. And it's a combo of some cabbage and it's turkey and stuff, which I'm going to post later. My reds, I have 4 reds. So I have some turkey that I got that's going to go that I'm going to take for lunch every day. I always have eggs for a snack. That's going to give me at least 1. My Shakeology counts as a red, and sometimes I have some leftover chicken. So those are my reds. I have a couple purples, which I always add some strawberries to my shake, or I might have it with my eggs. And then I always have an apple for breakfast. I only have, I think, 3 yellows. And so I usually have oatmeal or I have Kashi cereal in the morning. And then I have Ezekiel bread with my shake. And sometimes I get a little bit more than a half a cup. So I just count that as 3. My fats, I have nuts that I put on my cereal. Sometimes I snack on them a little bit, which I really have to measure out. My blues, which I use for avocado, which I put with my eggs. And so I've done it long enough that when I go to the grocery store, I know exactly what I need to get. And I know how that fits into my containers. So sit down and look at your containers and see how many you have of each kind. And then figure out what you normally eat and see how that checks off the containers. And then you'll know which ones that maybe you don't normally have in your day, and be sure to include those. So maybe you only have 2 vegetables a day. So you're going to have to add 2 more containers of vegetables to fit these rations. Or maybe you have 4 pieces of fruit and you're only allowed 1 or 2. So you're going to have to cut back fruit and allow something else. So go back and just make a checklist of the containers that you use, and then you'll know how to tweak it. But we'll be working on this over the next month, so it should become easier. So I hope that helps.